Hello and welcome. I am the Restless Kaiser.
I'm Jonny B, and together we are Modelling for Advantage. Fact.
That's
Science
a fact, mate. Modelling for Advantage. So, we're having a look at bolt action today. Bolt action is a game, we both like bolt action. It's like World War II 40k, isn't it?
It is 1940k, or bolt action, I believe.
Bolt action, or whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
It's a nice sort of quick skirmish game, 28mm miniatures. We haven't played in ages, so today's video is a bit of a test of concept, really, 0.5. We're not really sure that the scenery and the models are going to work that well. John's models are beautiful, mine are a bit tatty.
They're right.
I think we need a better board.
That will be, this game is the inspiration to get a bit of modelling done.
Get a bit of modelling done, yeah, absolutely. So we're going to play scenario 2, the meet and engagement, because it's straightforward. I've got 5 units in my force, which consist of 3 German Grenadier units. Each has got an LMG and a Panzerfaust and an SMG on the Sergeant. They're probably not very points optimum to take that kind of distribution of equipment, but that's kind of how they were equipped, so that's what I went with.
And it's not how we roll.
And I've also got a 234 Puma 8-wheeler with a proper anti-tank gun, which I'm really hoping is going to pay dividends in today's game.
You bought a thing.
I bought an armoured vehicle, mate, yeah.
Ah. Okay.
An 8-wheeled recon vehicle that's going to trash you. What have you got, John?
Mate. With that knowledge, I would have bought something else. I've gone mainly foot sloggers. I've got 3 units of infantry. First 10-man unit is regular, British line, 7 rifle, LMG, 2 SMGs. Repeat again for the second squad, so another 10-man squad, same loadout, regular.
Kind of thing, yeah.
I've got a 9-man veteran rifle squad.
Right. And then they're just rifles.
They're just rifles.
We're really trying to leverage that advantage of British rifle fire.
Rapid fire is going to be my thingy majiggy. What's it called? National trait
characteristic
thingy.
Doofer.
It's going to be that. I also have. I did bring a Bren carrier, but I wasn't expecting any anti-tank at all. I don't know why, but hey ho. So I got that, and my boss man, second lieutenant, and the free observer, of course, at 100 points. Oh yeah. Normally.
I forgot to mention that earlier. Yeah, I do have a command group, and they've all got assault rifles, mate. 3-man command group with assault rifles.
Filth.
So you didn't bring an armoured vehicle, but you did bring an armoured vehicle.
Sort of.
Like, you brought a universal carrier with a couple of light machine guns.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty filthy in a rifle-only game.
Yeah.
But we're not a rifle-only game.
No.
So we're only playing 500 points, and we're only playing on a small table. I've probably heard us say it before, but we're pretty serious about casual gaming, to be honest. You know, we're not massively
we do this for fun. You know, it's after work. We're going to get some minis on the board, and we're going to have a game.
Yeah, because
have a laugh.
For bigger games, take longer.
And it can be bloody stressful, especially because, I don't know about you, but I've still got version 1 and version 2 are still quite a muddled mess in my head, and I can't remember the last time we played, so it's going to be going to be interesting.
Yeah, so apologies for any kind of rules checks and long pauses in the video. I will try and edit as much of that out as possible. But let's crack on with the game. I am not looking forward to that free artillery bombardment, though, I have to say.
Well, we'll see. It's literally 50-50. Force up, it's going to rain death. Potentially on you,
mate.
We'll see. Right. So, shall we play a game?
Let's play. So here we go then. The mission we are playing is scenario 2, meet and engagement. The troops are all off the table. They come on the first turn. They must run or they must advance, and they don't have to make a test to come in from reinforcement. They're not in reinforcement. They're just arriving.
Literally turning up on the board.
Victory is straight up kill point. So you eliminate my unit, you get the dice.
Okay.
So this is really vanilla as far as test of concept. So we got the dice in the bag, we got the forces ready. Let's go, John.
Turn 1. Oh, it's a British.
A filthy Britisher.
I'm going to run on here with one of my regulars, I think.
The regular squads.
There we go. Must make sure the LMG is actually
in a firing position.
With his little loader body.
His little loader body.
So that will be Is there a window there? I hope so. Yeah, there's a window. Rice Krispie corner is...
John, that is made with individual stones and a huge amount of PVA.
Is British.
More Britishers. So how many dice you got in the bag, John? I've only got 5.
I've got 6.
Ah, you see the inherent advantage of the filthy imperialists.
Let's go with another run move with the other regular. That takes me to the edge of the field. Sounded very charming. Okay. Some dudes.
So do you reckon we should like call this like Warhammer Battle of the Farm just to blatantly clickbait people?
It's Warhammer 1940k.
1940k, is that what it is?
That's exactly what it is.
Right.
That's a run. Next.
I've seen Michael from Clueless Knights.
He made a rule set.
But the other way around, he called it Bolter Action. It was 40k
exactly
using his dice bag, yeah.
It worked pretty... Oh, hang on a minute. Have you put your dice in there?
I'm pretty sure I have, John.
Okay. Artillery Observer is going to...
Oh, this is your free unit, isn't it?
Advance.
Yeah. There's nothing stopping me just shooting him straight, is there?
Yeah.
In this game. If I can draw a line of sight to him, I can shoot him. Right?
Something like that.
Yeah. I might need to do that.
No, I don't think you should.
Because I think your artillery is pretty horrific, isn't it?
It can be. It's very...
Come on, John. Let me have a go.
You want to go, do you?
I want to go. I want to go.
Hey! Dirty Germans.
Dirty Germans. So... Oh, I feel I need to give you something to worry about. So I think I should probably bring on the 8-wheeler.
Having a laugh.
Oh, I want it central though, don't I? I want it where it can... Because you can't do anything about it, I don't think.
Can't I just shoot at it and scare it off?
It's an 8-wheeled armoured car, mate.
Small...
It's a beast.
Small guns.
How am I going to get on here without... No, it's here. Okay, I've decided. I'm going here.
You're going there.
I'm going there. Yeah, that was an advance.
Yeah, still going to be able to shoot. We are another Brit. Let's go with...
Do you do your shooting now?
Yes!
Yes, it's not a separate shooting phase. We're a bit out of touch, that's one of the reasons we're doing that.
Oh my, what are we doing?
Okay, so...
Get your doofers.
Get my doofers. I'm going to find my machine gun.
You sure?
I got a coaxial medium machine gun.
Medium machine guns are 5 shot space. And LMGs are now 4 shot space at 36.
Got 5 shot space, so that is going to you, then, isn't it? It's going to be 6 for me
Hitler's
with my
buzzsaw.
Hitler's buzzsaw. Let us try and put some fire down on the rifle squad in the front here. Yeah. So we hit on 4s, is that right? Or 3s?
I think it's 4 standard. No, that doesn't sound right. How shonky is this? I'm pretty sure it's 3s because then otherwise you wouldn't have a chance to shoot, would you? 3's normal, range -1, cover -1, makes it 5s. Right? Surely? Surely.
You hit on 3s.
Hit on 3s.
Hit on 3s.
Okay.
So long range, is it over 18?
It is over 18.
It's over 18. So 5s. Because you've got some cover.
I'm going to claim some cover from that.
I got 2 hits.
That's a pin then.
So that's a pin, and you make 2 kill tests.
You do.
I do.
And I'm regular. That's
one
definitely
dead.
1. It's a 6. Does it explode into a...
Another 6, do I get to pick?
Another 6, you get to pick, no. So a rifleman is going to come off the field there. And that is the first casualty.
First casualty, sir. First casualty.
Set.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, right. Yeah, we've got to remember that. It's not
that's kind
so difficult playing so many different systems.
We've called this game 0.5 because we're very out of touch.
It's just getting us back into the game.
Getting us back into the game. So do we get cover on this hill or not?
I reckon if you're behind a ridge, yes.
If you're behind a ridge, like there?
If you're...
Or you mean there?
Yeah, from there.
From there? Okay, let's do that then. So that's a run move for them if you want to draw the next one. Are they get it?
Just don't knock the table.
So I'm going to put them here.
Yeah, that's fine. They're on the ridge line.
But they're on the ridge line, yeah?
Next dice is... Ooh, German.
Oh, so I'm glad that I paid for all the Panzerfaust that these guys have got.
Yeah, certainly.
So they did a run. I think these guys might be able to do a walk. Yeah, these guys can do a walk, so or an advance. So they're going to do exactly that.
Firing on the move, Michael. That's also a negative.
Yes, that is a
FYI,
-1.
which we did not.
Yeah, we did.
Bring in. You had long range cover.
Long
3,
range
4,
cover and
5,
moving.
6s.
But it was a
It's the
6
game of
because we
sixes.
re-rolled
Yeah,
the extra what's it,
exactly
didn't
right.
we? Right, so these guys have done an advance. So I'm assuming if I advanced and you ran, then we're not within... No, we're in 36 though. So we are going to fire our medium machine gun.
Boo!
But is
They've
it...
got an MMG.
They've got an LMG. Oh.
Whew. That's 4 shots, 5 with the buzzsaw.
And that's not a fixed weapon. So I can move and shoot it. The medium machine gun. It's the way the bolt action calls an MG34 a light machine gun and
Yes.
an MG42 a medium machine
And they're
gun.
the same gun, right?
No, they're different guns, but they're both medium machine guns.
Oh.
Or they're both light machine guns, depending on how they're configured in terms of tripod and so forth. And confusingly, the medium machine gun, the one on the tripod, the Germans called it a heavy. So
Just
it's
to
all
mix it up even
just to
more.
mix it up, yeah. But it definitely is not to do with whether it's an MG34 or an MG42.
It's crazy.
Anyway, so the machine gun's in range. It's going to fire at the same squad.
Same, okay.
So we're 6s again.
6s again.
3s, long range 4, moving 5, cover 6.
Yep.
And there's
Still
a 6, so we
gets
got
one.
another pin. And a 5 is another kill.
Is another kill. Up to 2. Let's take another rifle. Oh dear.
Because pins are -1 to fire and fight, aren't they?
Yes.
I remember this. You need to stack the pins on a unit to try and get somewhere.
It's a me.
Oh, it's a you.
It's a me. Why have I got another dice here? What was that from?
You got another squad off the table there.
I've got quite a few squads off
Yeah.
the table. I think I maybe drew a
Your
dice.
observer's on.
Yeah. I've got 2 dice out here. That one's going to go back in. Because I obviously just completely forgot to do something.
Okay.
Right. 3 units. Let's go with a 9-inch from the old Do for What's It. Oh,
So that's an
you've
advance, isn't it?
got a stinking tank. Yeah, an
But it's
advance.
already had its action, so it's not going to shoot you this turn.
I know.
Does that get the recce roll?
I don't think so, no. It does not, but it's open topped and it can turn on the spot, so I might just drive it off next turn. So that's an advance.
So you got a pair of Lewis guns in there, have you?
Couple, yeah. Couple of Brens,
It's an advance.
which could be anywhere on this dice. It has 6 sides, and I've
With
rotated
words
it.
on it.
Rotated it 7 times. Let's see if I'm in range of anything. It's 36, isn't it, for the...
Yeah, probably are.
Duk.
Yep.
Now, there's actually nobody installed in the vehicle at the moment, so I
To
think
fire.
I only get the front one.
I don't think that's how it works.
Is that not any of them? Do I need a bod inside?
I don't think so. If you paid for the
I'm
weapon
sure you
upgrade.
need people inside, possibly. We'll see. I'm going to go with 4 shots.
For these guys, so you're going to be 6s.
Nothing,
for the
not a
same reason.
sausage.
I'm pretty sure you can fire that other gun, John, in this game.
Ah!
Because you can't fire out of open top
I'm sure
vehicles.
you need... No, you cannot, but I'm sure you need a bod inside. I rolled some dice. I might roll a 6. I do roll a 6,
Yeah.
which means we need to look. Well, I rolled a 6. Shits and giggles. It may kill one.
Okay, I'm taking the pin. I'm going to use this.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to lose the guy because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
And I will have a look. But I
You
don't,
are going to have a look.
I'm going to have a
roll
look.
another dice.
Yeah.
That was the... I put it on ambush. It's an advance. Next dice. Not many left. Let's go with... Oh, typical. It's a German.
It's a German. It's a German. It's a German. It's a German. It's a German. I will bring my command group on and they will move to here.
Boo.
And that was their advance. Next dice.
Oh my god, it feels like I've never played this game. All the rules have disappeared. It's a Britas. So I will bring on... I'm going to bring on my command team. They will advance. They will advance and come somewhere over here, I think. Ah, shit. Over there. That'll do. That's an advance. Next dice. 2 left. It's a German.
It's a German. It's a German. How many units have you got left to activate?
1 left, which is the only other dice in the bag.
And that's another rifle squad.
So veteran 9-man
Okay,
rifle.
this
dudes.
group is going to run. To here.
Bring my one out. Bring in the rifles, shall we? I don't want to get into any buildings because I know that HE is
I see
painful.
stuff in pintle mounted weapons about the fact that you can fire them at aircraft. I see stuff
that
about
all?
enclosed vehicles having to expose themselves, and they count as open topped when they fire pintle mounted weapons.
But that's it.
That's all I'm seeing.
Run, boys! Run! Don't split up. There you go.
So, John, that's the end of round 1.
Round 1 done.
Round 1 is down. Let's put the bits back in the bag.
Collect said dice.
This is a 6-turn game, I seem to remember.
6 turn. Kill points for the win.
Kill points for the win.
Right then, is that all the dice back in? Seems to be. Let's go with a British.
A Britisher.
I'm going to fire. I'm going to advance with the carrier. No, I'm not. Do you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm just going to take it.
You're going to stand where you are and shoot some men.
No, I'm not. I need to advance. This is a really crappy place to be. Up to 9. Let's go there. That's an advance. Do some shots.
So that's 6s again, is it? 8
6s
dice.
again.
The game of 6s.
It is, mate. But I'm Aragon.
Yeah.
Move on to 1s because of my
I designed
captain.
that field with rolling dice in mind.
Did you actually?
Yeah, yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh,
So that was a pin, was it?
But I get a pin on you. Yeah.
You get a pin on there. Okay.
I'm going to leave those in there. Second dice, round 2, is British.
You're detecting a pattern here, John.
Yeah, mate. Let's go with an advance with these guys. It's very optimistic that I'm going to get into the field. Do just.
See, these guys have got their bayonets fixed.
Mate, they're coming at you.
It's -1 to hit, surely. You've got a bayonet on the end of your rifle. So you're almost certainly in rifle range now. And your rifles are pretty good, aren't they?
They
'Cause
can
you're
be.
Britishers,
Rapid firing.
Yeah.
Not
Can those
everybody,
guys further
though.
back get like an inch or 2 further forward?
Not really.
Because it's going to matter.
Yes, they can.
Yeah. Alright, that's fine then.
Okay. So it's 9 riflemen.
9 riflemen. There's 12 dice for you, is that
3,
right?
6, 7, 8, 9. And then for every 3, I get +1.
Yep. But you are moved long range cover 6s.
Yep. Shooting at your tin helmets on top of the hill. Oh,
There's a lot of not 6s
what?
there.
If only it were 5s, eh? So that was their advance.
I seem to remember with bolt action, it's like all about 6s and then suddenly it becomes extremely lethal.
Yeah, and everyone dies
Yeah.
horribly. It's a German.
It's a German. Okay, I'm going to activate this squad while they're still lively. So it was over 18 in all circs. But I need to pass a doofer test.
You do?
I need to pass an activation test.
You're a veteran though, aren't you?
No, I'm just regular grenadier.
You got regular?
Yeah, yeah. The paras are not properly based yet.
Ah.
So 7 are going to be
it is gonna
kosher.
pass.
I lose the pin marker for successfully activating.
Lose the pin.
I am out of SMG range. I have 4 dice for my LMG and an extra one because I'm a Nazi. Firing a machine gun.
Harsh but true.
And then the loader doesn't fire, so then it is 3 riflemen.
3 riflemen.
And we are all going to be hitting on 5s, I think, aren't we? Because it's long range and cover.
Long
and cover is 5s, yeah?
Long, cover, you didn't move.
No.
Yeah, it is 5s.
So we get 2
dear,
hits.
that's a pin.
Puts a pin
this is
down
some
on
of these
you.
vets.
Yeah.
Yep. These are veterans, so they're slightly hard.
2 kills!
Shit.
One's a 6.
Slightly harder to kill, I was going to say.
Oh! Thought I was going to get something special.
Well,
So
2
these guys
veterans
fired.
down.
2 veterans down.
Harsh.
Next draw.
Nickel and diamond me here, man. It's a British. Let's go with this unit, hopefully.
So does it have how many pin markers?
Do you know what? I'm actually going to...
You're going to snap 2.
I'm going to snap 2.
So you activate your officer and an extra unit.
Yeah, officer and that unit.
So your motivation is, I think it's modified by the number of pins though, isn't it?
It's leadership minus per pin.
So your 9 minus 3 is 6.
For
then,
regular.
Yeah? 9 is regular, yeah.
Regular, so 9, 8, 7, and then I've got Bodman within a certain distance,
Yep.
which I believe is +1.
Yep. So 8.
8s.
So they pass.
Just.
And
So
they
they
lose
lose
one of their
a
pin
single
markers.
pin. I also need to take another dice out the bag.
Yeah. John, did they only have 2 pin markers? I thought
Yes.
they had 3.
They took one from that,
and one. Yeah.
one from that.
Yeah. Cool.
They will advance. Get in there.
Since I already put the doormat from Wilco to good use on the building this scenery, John. I don't know how you feel about it.
I love it.
What about the flocking for the vague crop effect?
I like it. What, over here?
No, on these ones.
On these? Yeah, I like it. Need to cut it, man. It's good. I'm going to do the same. I've realised that you actually cut up the mat opposed to just having to go on the mat. That Mothra has entered the room, just so everyone knows. If you see flapping of arms, that may be
Right.
little
So
Michael.
you have how
That
many
needs to go with
riflemen?
them. Now, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rifles, because one's a flipping loader for the LMG.
Yeah.
4 rifles. That Mothra just headbutted me. That's going to become 5 with the rapid fire. And then I've got 4 shots from the LMG.
Yes.
So a whole bunch of shots, obviously firing at those.
It's all 6s because you've got a pin, haven't you?
Pin.
In fact, it's 7s. It's move, long range, and a pin.
So how does that work?
I think you need a 6 and then a 6, don't you?
6 and a 6?
Once it becomes impossible, I believe so.
Oh, God.
Right, well, you got a lot of 6s.
Is it 6 and a 6, or is it 6
Well,
and a 4?
So we just checked again. Page 55 says, yep, it's 6 followed by 6s once you go over 6. But you did get quite a
I
few,
got
so...
5 6s, which turns into 1.
And which was this against this unit?
It's at this unit here.
This unit here.
Front unit.
So that's a pin. Roll for the casualty.
I rolled, yeah, I killed one. No, that was the hit. You douche. No, you're
No
fine.
casualty.
Just
Okay.
whizzing bullets.
Draw the next dice.
It's me again. Oh, I didn't move the bloody dudes either. It would help if I did that. From the previous dice when I snapped 2. I'm going to make a run move, I think. Come and hide over here. Let's make that a run, shall we? I am going to put fire on Mannering. And he is going to position within his line of sight, which is quite a bit
This is not. This is an inbound artillery marker.
This is inbound artillery, and he's saying, "Oi, there's a bush, right?
Poker
There's
chip.
a bush, and it is."
He just lit himself up. You wouldn't have seen that, but
oh, that's right in your face, Michael.
yes, it is.
He's gonna. I could put it on the hill.
But there's markers around here. Is that what you want? There?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
Now, remembering that these guys are actually here.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Yeah. Okay. And when does this artillery bombardment arrive?
It will. We'll be rolling for it to start next turn.
Start next turn. Okay.
It may not come down at all, or it may move. It's Germans.
It's a German. Okay, so I'm going to activate this squad.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make a leadership test, so it's 9.
Regular,
so it's 8
down to
because
8.
they've got a pin. And that is a 5, so they are good.
Pop the pin.
They are going to advance over here. Use the pin marker. And that's probably not going to take them within short range. It is for the machine gun.
Boo.
So the 5 dice on the machine gun and then the 3 rifles. So, and that was an advance. So we are 3s moved for cover 5. With the machine gun, we're firing at the squad directly in front of us that's already got some hits.
This one?
Yeah. So they hit on 5s by the machine gun and 6s by the rifles.
3's normal, 4's moved, 5's cover.
And it's not long range for the machine gun.
Damn you!
So that was 4 hits, so you got another pin marker.
What was that from?
These guys.
All the rifles and bits and bobs.
And that is 3 kills.
Dear. This is not good. Random SMG's going to go. And a couple of rifles, down to 5. Now, is that some sort of morale check, surely?
I think it's to do with if your pins have exceeded your model count.
I'm sure it's a casualty, like if you've... That's immediately rout if your pins exceed your model count.
Right.
But I think if you take a certain amount of casualties...
More than a half of your remaining models in a turn.
Right, okay.
So
that was 3 this turn.
Out of 8.
Out of 8.
Yep, it's if you lose half in the turn. If we're wrong on this, viewers, of course, you can let us know. This is the first time we've played in a while.
Some time. So that was that unit. They're pretty tasty. You're getting some...
How many pins have they got?
Sexy hot... Well, they passed 1, so they had 2.
Yeah.
They passed 1, so they went down to 1. I don't know why I did that. And now they've just picked up another one again. So they're on 2 pins. It's down to the Germans.
Down to the Germans. Okay.
Now this is, I'm assuming this is rough ground. I've just been looking at a quick reference in the back. Rough ground, you can't run. So I need to bear that in mind.
Yeah, I guess so. And it'll affect vehicles trying to traverse it. So, if I just fire with these guys, I'm going to get into trouble. So I think what I'm going to do, John, I'm going to snap 2.
Really?
And as a German, that allows me to move extra bods. So I am going to move.
You get like 1 extra, don't you? 1 extra on top of what you normally get?
Yeah, which is, therefore is 3. So if you want to take my other 2 dice out of the bag. Which is 3 dice. So this unit is going to run.
Run, Forrest.
They're going to run. They're going to run. Oh, you said we can't run in the rough ground. You said
can't
that.
Run once you get into it.
Yeah,
through
we just established that. Yeah. So we're coming over here and over here in the hope of... Was this their pin? They actually needed to activate then. 8 or less. Yeah.
You're fine.
I'm fine. Ossifer, however, is going to need to go the other way.
Run away!
Or if they move 12. Yeah, right. And the armoured car then is going to move... Where's the armoured car going to move? The armoured car's going to move...
It's not good. Not good, boys.
Over there. So that was run here, and advance there. And the armoured car's going to fire his medium machine gun, which is going to be 6 dice before I get to the commander.
Target.
He is going to fire at the damaged unit.
Yeah, makes sense.
So it is 3s, moved 4, cover 5.
Range?
Not over half with the medium machine gun.
Boo.
There's
Stop it!
a hit, so that's a pin. So now you've got as many pins potentially as you've got models, because 1 died.
So that's down to 4. Well, that makes it to half.
So is it over half or more than half? So we looked that rule up, John. What was the deal?
Deal is, on page 58, please refer to this video if you ever need to go through bolt action. Any unit that takes more than half of its existing models as casualties from a single enemy unit.
Single enemy unit.
In a turn, then it takes a morale check, which is the same as an order check with the applicable minuses for pins. Blah, 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 yakety schmackety. But that was like 3 days ago we started looking for that rule.
Yeah, mate. Because it's not in the morale section, believe it or not. Right, so that was my action. So everything left in the bag is yours, John.
Yay! Which is...
I took a run order over here with my command group.
I've already taken it out, apparently. Which is going to be this unit of regular.
Okay,
Is it open topped at any point?
No.
No. There's nothing I can do against that. It's literally nothing. Can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing.
You're going to assault it.
Only if I've got tank grenades.
Yeah.
Which I don't have.
Cool.
Well, that's a whole another rule that we're going to have to look at.
Yeah. I think assaulting vehicles without anti-tank grenades is pretty grim.
Yeah. Very grim.
Yeah.
Running at a car is very grim. Right, this unit is, well, I don't know what to do. I feel like I need to get in the fight, but I don't actually want to move out of this, what looks to be hard cover, and there's no way I'm going in an actual building.
Not in this game.
Not with,
when
not
there's
with
HE on the table. No. No. Buildings are death traps in this game.
Ambush for no reason other than it sounds cool.
Alright. Okay, so that's the end of round 2.
Yes, it is. We are going to move on to turn 3.
So we're back to turn 3. Hopefully the board hasn't shattered or moved around too much. What do you reckon, John? Does this
I think everything should be absolutely fine.
Now, beginning of turn 3.
Beginning of turn 3.
Artillery bombardment from the British is coming in.
Yes, indeed it will.
And I don't feel great about it.
Okay, so the artillery bombardment. I got a roll of friggin' dice. It's going to be epic, hopefully. Easy peasy. That's a 6 right there.
There's the 6. Okay, so you are firing 4 effects. You now roll a dice for each enemy unit within D6 plus 6 of the aiming point.
D6 plus 6. I feel like I need a danger red dice for this.
You need a danger red dice
danger
for D6
red
plus
dice.
6.
D6 plus 6.
It's a 3.
9 inches, sir.
Oh, and then the marker slipped off the hill. I think that is comfortably these 3 units, mister.
3 units, okay.
So on a 6 they take damage, otherwise they take D3 pins. You get a special D3, John.
I do, just in case.
Just in case.
Right, so that unit, see what happens. It's a 4.
So they take D3 pins.
pins. Take a 1, sir.
Take a 1, sir. This one here.
That unit, see what happens to them. They're 5'd, which is
D3 pins.
Take a 3, sir.
A 3, sir. And then for the command group.
Command unit is same again. D3 pins for them. 2 for those.
Oh,
interesting.
End of the game for these guys. Does this ever happen again, John, or is this marker?
No, that is it. It's a one-shot wonder.
That is a one-shot wonder.
And I'm surprised it came down.
Righty-ho. So I've got 5 dice in the bag. You've got 6.
We've not actually lost an entire
Nobody's
unit
lost anything yet. No.
Although I'm getting quite a battering over here, especially this poor little unit. Right. So first dice out the bag. Turn 3 is a Britas.
A Britisher.
I am going to command my boss man, and he's gonna.
Is he gonna snap 2?
He's gonna snap 2 on the old doofer.
On the old doofer. The Bren carrier.
The Bren.
On the Bren.
And he's gonna say, "Oi, give it a shot." And he's gonna scream that whilst he runs.
These guys who are already pinned to hell.
Yes, mate. And he's gonna scream that whilst he runs over here. No, can't do that. Can't run. So it will just be a normal advance to get me back here. Can't run because it's difficult terrain. And you cannot run through that.
So you're going to take 8 light machine gun shots at this particular group here.
I would very much like to do that,
I think you are within 18, so you are at half range. So you are hitting on 4s.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think I'm going to let you do it, John.
You're going to let me do it?
I think I'm going to let you do it.
They're already not going to action this turn.
No.
So...
But the question is whether they just go down, you see.
Well, if you go down, you won't be able to rally.
Yes.
So there's what you need to do is rely on my really crap dice rolling.
That's not how it's been going this game, though.
Well, we'll see. So what am I on? I'm on 3s
You're on
normally,
4s.
4s for the
No, I'm going down, John. I'm giving you the dice. I'm going down. You're just going to murder them.
Yes. Down.
2, 4, 6. They're going down. So you're hitting them on 6s.
6s. Not a single one. It would have been 2 otherwise. Look at that pile of crud.
It would have been another pin as well there.
Yes. What's to the point?
They're already effectively -3
no
effect.
hits
That's
there.
grim.
These advance, but they've got nothing in range to fire against.
You've got a couple of rifles.
No, 2 SMGs with that.
2 SMGs with the command group.
Oh dear, it's me again. Holy moly. Let's do the time warp again. I think we're going to try and activate the vets.
Okay. How many pins did they have?
1.
So they lose the pin.
Whoop. Now what are they going to do? Do I stand there? I think I might advance.
So you are within 24. Now I think a couple of guys weren't last time, were they? No,
I'm
it looks
going
like they
to
are.
advance. I'm going to advance though. Because they're in cover, it's going to be long, so it's -2 anyways, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s if I move. But I think I'm going to advance this way.
You mean to try and brutally crush this squad here?
I'm going to just... Well, there's a bit of both. I'm going to try and get out of line of sight to minimise some of the shots coming in. Although I'm not going to achieve that this turn. Get in there, you son of a bitch. But I think I'm going to shoot at that unit over there.
I'm going to shoot this squad over here. That's got to be long.
Yeah, I've
It's
not
gotta
pulled
be
in the
long.
range. So it's
Oh,
long.
you've got SMGs. Is it 18
No,
or 12 for SMGs?
These are rifles on these ones.
They're all rifles.
It's 12 for SMGs. How many have I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys left. So 4, 5, 6, 7. And then +1 for every 3. So that's an additional 2 shots in there for rapid fire.
Firing over here. So it's 6s, is it? Move, cover, long.
Yes. Fuck, get in there. 6s for the win. That gives me 2.
That gives you another pin.
That's alright. Do I kill anybody? Yes. 2.
2. I don't have enough riflemen. I will lose the idiot loader, and some other guy's going to have to load next time.
Yeah, that's it. If you're loaded, gone, he's gone, mate.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, then I won't lose the idiot loader. I think that that's not true, John.
And then it's -1 to hit.
I'm going to lose the NCO.
But that might just be for
And on a 2-up, I get a different NCO. Yeah, there we go. That's a German thing, isn't it?
field. What's it? It's me again.
So the machine gunner is going to... No, the Panzerfaust guy is going to be the loader.
Panzerfaust is loading. Well,
That would have simplified it. I could have just lost the irrelevant Panzerfaust guy.
you never know. You might want to obliterate one of my little dudes. I'm going to attempt to activate these.
Is it you again?
It's me again.
Mate,
Did I even
how
put
many
your
pins
dice
have
in
they
there?
got?
3.
3.
So I need a real low. 10.
No, they go down then, don't
They
they?
go down. They are down.
That's probably good for you.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Especially for that unit. Oh, surely it's all yours. I've got 2 left in there. You already had 1 dice out of your 5.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I think I may have mitigated some of their shots.
You definitely have, yeah. And this is the
The
machine
important
gunner.
ones as well.
Yeah, I think you've done a cracking job there, sir. Okay. I'm going to try and activate my command group and snap to these guys.
Okay.
So these guys, that is a 10. That is a failure. So they go down. And so these guys don't snap to then, do they?
I don't believe so.
No. Next dice set.
That's another thing that I'm not entirely sure about. Do you take the dice out before they activate, or do they activate and then... I don't know. We'll find out. It's me! What have I even got left? Some things. I will put an ambush on my unit in here. For no reason, really.
Is that your last activation?
I've got one more left.
Alright, okay.
Which is...
Is this your observer?
Not me this turn. Yeah, it's Mandarin.
These guys will rally.
Well, they succeed on a 4. That was a 4.
Well, they still succeed on a 9.
Because there's no negative.
Because there's no penalties. They lose d6 plus 1 pins,
D6 plus 1.
which is the remaining ones, and they're back to being effective.
They are fine.
They rallied.
Dandy. Next, 3 dice left in here. Whoop! Yep. What we got left to activate? A tank. And that unit.
So if these guys move off of here, they're not going to be in cover. Or are they going to get within 12 inches of those guys? Yes,
should do.
Are. So
that's a fair doofer. It's awkward, isn't it? Because you got to measure from the...
Yeah.
Measuring from... Yeah, that's fine.
Measuring from there. Measuring from there.
Yeah.
So some of these guys
get it. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So he was here, so he can go to there. He was there, and he was there. They're never going to stay. Never going to be able to cope with this. It's actually over 12, but it's under 18.
Breathe.
So there are. So the SMG was out of range, I think. SMG is 12 here.
Very close.
That's the front of his base. Is that in or not? No.
Of course I'm going to say no. Oh, my boy's dying.
Okay, so 2 rifles at long range and a light machine gun not at light range. So the rifle is 3 moved, 4 long range, 5 cover, 6. Nope. And the machine gun is 5s because it isn't long range.
Oh my! That's a pin then. Killing on 4s.
Killing on 5s because they're veterans, you said.
Oh yes, killing on 5s. Oh, stop it.
And
nothing
special.
That's painful.
Next dice, sir.
Wow. I think it's just me, right? No, it's not. There's 2 left. There's 1 vital instrument in your army that is about to activate.
Okay, these are not down, are they?
They are not down. They advanced.
So I am going to fire, and I'm going to fire my machine gun.
Uh-oh. So I've just got cover. So 4s.
4s. So that's a pin.
Goes up to 2. 4 hits. 5s to kill.
Whoops. 1 kill.
Another one. Ugh. Oh dear. Oh dearing me.
So I'm keep firing a machine gun to make sure I get a hit. I'm hoping to get those multiple pins is what I'm looking for.
Take them out.
Well, to just reduce their effectiveness.
Well, yeah.
Now,
do that.
I believe
One
if
dice
you
left.
stay down, you gain a pin mark. You lose a pin marker.
That may well be a thing, potentially.
I believe it is.
But why wouldn't you just rally? Oh, because you get an extra -2 and you can just soak up pins over the turns. It's not bad.
Their chance of activating is extremely low when these didn't move. Ah, whoa. They're going to stay down and they're going to lose a pin marker. Okay. Yeah.
Mannering, which is my last dice.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
He will stand still. That's what he's going to do. These were down, so they're going to stay down. I'm going to do a bit of your shenanigans and lose a pin.
If we're wrong on that, viewers, please do let us know.
It sounds like a thing, but it may well be right.
Ooh.
Round 4. I did that deliberately.
Round 4.
Hadouken! It's me.
It's a you.
I will. I will advance slightly with the Bren carrier. Maybe. No, I'm not going to advance. I'm just going to fire.
Now these guys.
That's really stupid.
These guys are hitting on 6s. You can fire at these guys. Probably. You probably got better odds actually. These guys are...
They're within range.
They're within range, so it's long. Actually,
That's
you're
it.
firing through cover though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5.
So 5s.
5's against the back command. 6's against that unit there. That's why I wanted to advance, which would potentially give me 3's normally, 4's for move, 5 for cover on there. So 5's for 5s. Do I want to move? Will that gain me anything other than getting closer to your Panzerfausts? Yeah, I'm just going to fire. I'm going to fire.
Are these?
I think so.
On 5s.
8 shots. Beans they've all got their heads down. 5's then.
They'll go down. 6s. 7s.
7. So 6's followed by...
Ooh.
Followed by 6's. I get one.
You
That is
got
a clock.
one?
I got one.
Now does it kill?
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Let me get one of your dice out. They're mine. Does it kill? Are they veterans by any chance?
No.
So all regular. So 4 plus to kill a goon. I rolled a 3.
So nobody died.
But you did get an extra pin.
But I did get an extra pin.
Which is key.
Which is key.
Or something like that. It's me. I haven't got a lot that actually. Shit. Turn 4. This is going to get real boring, guys. I'm going down.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. No. Yep. Yep. No. No, I'm going to...
Come on, John. Do it. Wimp
Mate.
out.
Yeah, I'm not doing... No, they're going down. I've got
going
my
down.
boys to... They need to live. That's harsh. Can't expect him to do... Whoa! Random shots. Mothra's back. Glad you can make an
Is that
appearance
me?
again.
Is that me?
Mate,
Right.
It's you. Have a dice.
So. I can move 12 inches with a wheeled vehicle,
You
right?
can move 12. I don't know if you can through terrain.
Okay, I'll have to go that
There
way.
might
then.
be some sort of shenanigans about that. I'm glad you're coming closer. Doing an advance, are you?
Doing an advance.
Mate, I'm gonna mess you up.
I need a 4 to hit, right?
You need... What are you shooting at?
The Bren carrier.
The Bren?
With my 75mm anti-tank gun at point blank range.
I think there is a chance that yes.
There's a +1 to hit with point blank, isn't there?
Let's
have a look.
Shooting at point
Point blank,
range.
+1. So hitting on the 3.
Ha ha.
1!
Now I'm going to mess you up.
Now you're going to mess me up.
I'm going to clamber all over your vehicle at some point during this turn.
How many pins have the guys at the back got?
These are on 2 now. And these are also on 2.
Right, so...
Both units are down.
Fine.
They are hiding in those fields.
So, this was all long, wasn't it?
It was at the time, last time, yeah.
At the time, they're easy to kill. Okay, so...
I could have taken the opportunity to fire a whole 4 rifles at them in the open, but no. Got to look after the boys.
These guys are going to move.
This is still going to sting, isn't it?
So here, we're now in range. So we've got an SMG with 2 dice, at long range and cover. So that's 5s, right?
Moved.
Move long range cover. It's an assault weapon. You don't pay the move penalty, do you?
Oh yeah, you're right. That also sounds
right?
correct. That sounds completely feasible.
Tell us if we're wrong.
Completely feasible.
It didn't matter.
I can live with that.
I have got 1, 2, 3 rifles at short range, hitting on 3 moved for cover 5. 1 hit.
Ugh.
So there's the pin, and then I've got the light machine gun with 5 shots.
Ugh.
Getting 3 more hits.
You're having a laugh.
So
4s for the kill.
5s because they're veterans.
5s because they're veterans, and you keep.
You were down.
Me. I am down. Yeah.
I'll do all that again.
Knobhead. Okay. So
submachine gun miss.
We start. Yes, I am down.
Let's start again.
Good. Right. So
they're down.
You've moved. You've done stuff.
It's
and
all
I'm down.
It's all crazy. It's all crazy hitting.
What is it?
So 2 shots from the machine gun, 3 from the rifle, because it's all 7s, and then 5 from the machine gun. So I can roll it all together because it's all 7s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. 6s. That's 2. No.
No.
Bloody amateurs. Yes, I'm down. There's a reason to why I did that. Same as why you did it. Right, this is going to really hurt. I think I'm going to charge your tank.
You're going to charge my tank? Okay.
I think I'm going to charge it.
So you're going to assault a vehicle?
I'm going to instantly regret it because I do not have...
anti-tank equipment.
Any anti-tank equipment, but it's getting desperate because that thing's going to start.
So you need to make an order check at -3.
Oh, what happens if I fail
assault?
Do I just go down?
I think you just go down if you fail an order.
Okay. My captain's in the midst. Can I use his +1?
Yeah, I think so. It's an order check.
So I'm on 10s, down to 7s. It's not bad. That is 7, sir.
That is 7.
I'm going to scream and run at your tank. Oh my god. So I can move 12. I'm coming at you, bro. I'm coming at you. Why am I doing this?
So, John, you're going to roll a number of attacks based upon a number of models in the unit.
I have 10 models in the unit.
You can only hit on a
unit.
6 because it's a moving target.
Come on!
That's a lot of 6s.
That's 4 6s, Michael.
So, if you were dealing with infantry, we would have need to look at the submachine gun separately, but it's not, so I don't think it applies. So now you get to add 4 to
D6 plus 4?
Damage roll to try and penetrate my armor.
Alright, see if I pen the armour. Do I find a weak spot? Oh! No. I'm going to use a CP.
There's no command point reroll.
Shit!
So, now you have to regroup.
So I'm not destroyed.
You're not destroyed in the way that infantry on infantry. So what happens? I mean, if I charged you, you roll a d6 and that's how many inches you move away.
D6 or is it flat 6?
D6.
2.
So you fall back 2 inches.
Ah! It didn't work, boys. It didn't work. Run away. Well, I say run away. Casually walk backwards 2 steps. It's only a tank. Okay. Right.
Alright.
Well, that's interesting. At least I have a possible chance.
Yeah, and we may have completely been... So this is your observer.
It might be my... my leader. He's going to charge the tank as well. No, he's not. Is he? Fuck. He's just going to go down. It's me again. That's Mannering. Mannering's going to go down. They're all just hiding now, waiting for the reserves to come up. So I guess
for the reserves to come up. Yeah.
It's your dice. What a surprise!
It's my dice. Right. Okay. So this squad. So it's 3s. Down
3 standard, 4's 5s, 6's cover, 7's long.
7's long. You're not long for the machine gun.
Not long for the.
So the machine gun is 6s, and the rifle is 7s. I think we gotta shoot those guys.
At the back here.
Yeah. Take a fire order. Is it over 18?
Yes.
Okay, well that's fire at the veterans then, I guess.
Yeah.
So 6s for the machine gun, 7s for the rifle.
Oh.
So we got a pin on you. And did the rifle. That is a 6 followed by a 6. That is 2 hits. But only 5 up kills.
Oh, see,
2 deaths!
No!
2 deaths!
Is one of those an exceptional? One was a 6?
No, there was a lot of 6s in that handful of dice.
Down.
It's mostly that extra pin that is of interest to me, I think, at this stage.
4 pin diddlies. I'm going to cheat and put him in there because it looks like he's actually
Looks a bit more rad. Was that the end of turn 4?
That was the end of the turn 4.
Right. So.
Bring those dice back. This could be pivotal. This could be the first kill. Possibly, maybe, who knows.
So is it the end of turn 5 we roll, or is it the end of turn 6 and then we might have an extra turn?
Sorry, I need to return some of those dice.
Are you staying down?
Yeah. Staying down. And I think these ones are going to stay down, although there is an LMG in there.
Yeah, the end of turn 6 is a 50-50 chance it carries
Turn
on.
6 is 50-50.
So we definitely get 2 turns.
They definitely staying down.
To lose a pin.
To lose a pin, down to 3.
I think you might get boned if you're assaulted while you're pinned, while you're down there.
That's fine.
You don't think these guys will assault you if that's the case?
Bring it.
I think you might just die, John.
That's fine. It brings you closer. Lures you in. And then that's when the Spitfires come.
Right.
Yeah. So they're staying down. Oh, you're going to say that? I'm going to take the down off and you're just going to shoot me. They're staying down, Michael.
Staying down. Okay.
I think
I'm going to check the assault rules now.
You should
I think
this one's going to stay down.
I think if you're down and you get assaulted, it's really grim.
It's fine.
I think it's really grim.
Command's going to stay down. Mannering's going to stay down. I'm going to leave those for this turn. The bag will be full. I'm just keeping some of the dice out. Commander staying down. And Mannering staying down. These 2 poor fellas, they're staying down. So I'm only going to put 3 dice back in the bag here.
Rightio.
Can I hold on and somehow do some damage?
No.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm going to blow up your universal carrier.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit on the 2 at point blank range.
Alright. Unlucky. Oh!
I'm going to pen it on something stupid, aren't I?
Plus whatever it is. So you've done it.
Okay, so I have beaten you by 3, so that counts as massive damage.
Oh my god.
So I get to make 2 rolls looking for some sort of catastrophic explosion. You are knocked out twice. The vehicle is a wreck, and in some fashion indicate this with a cotton ball. Yeah.
Boo.
And you have to pull the dice out of the bag and give it to me, John.
Boo.
It's a victory point.
Boo. First point of the game. It's been, well, I'm surprised you haven't scored more.
I think our armies are too small and too crap. Victory point.
Damn you!
Draw the next dice, John.
I have a sneaky suspicion it might be one of yours again. Yep.
Are they already down?
They remain down, as did these 2 units over here.
Okay. But there's only 2 of them left. We are going to move up with the express intention of getting within point blank range.
Oh man.
With our weapons. So we have a submachine gun. We have 2 rifles, which are 3, cover, 4, moved, 5, down, 6, 7, point blank range, 6. Nope. And then the machine gun is another 5.
I stole all the dice, that doesn't help, does it? Oh, stop
There
it!
we go.
Back up to 4. These guys cannot catch a break.
And another dead.
Oh, there is...
And they've lost half of their dudes.
But they've not
Half of
lost.
their-
They've not
more
lost half
than
of their
half.
original.
No, they're remaining. This is half of what you've got at this turn.
Is it? Okay.
But it's more than. So I can't.
Oh, so go on then. Make it more than.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so that was them on an advance.
Other dice. Oh. Yeah, doing the defensive potato stance is not good. I'm running out of fighting units.
I guess these guys have got to make a try over there.
Yep.
So the machine gun wasn't at long range.
Not for that target, no.
So the machine gun was 5 dice looking for 3s, cover and down 6s. And then the rifle was on a 6 followed by 6. Nope.
Nothing. Not a sausage.
That was that.
Last couple of dice. It's another German.
This unit will try to rally. It succeeds.
Successful.
And it
D6.
loses its
Lots.
pins.
That's made it extremely valid to rally now.
This
I don't
unit will
think
try and
it's that
activate.
powerful. Yep.
It's got 1 pin marker.
Oh.
Rolls a 3. That's good. We're shooting at
pin.
-1. So these are not going to be long. Yeah, he is, but he's got an SMG. He's got a rifle. So it's 2 rifles at long, which 6 is followed by 6s, and the machine gun. Oh, because they've got -1 to hit as well. So these are 6s followed by
Everyone's
6s.
right.
Everyone's on crazy.
6s and 6s.
No
None.
6s.
Did you do the LMG in that, or was that?
Yeah,
just-
yeah, it was. Yeah.
Ah, it's me. Got these, those left to do.
That was these guys. They fired.
I think these guys are just going to fire.
Well, they're going to try.
They're going to try and fire 2 pins.
So they're on a 7.
They're going to target these bad boys, I think. Successful.
They lose a pin.
They lose a pin. That's a 1.
So that is.
Now,
Everybody's within 12.
that's fortunate because one of them's an SMG.
Oh, well, he's at long then.
SMG at long. It's 3s normally, 4s because of the pin, 5s because of cover. 3s normally, 4s because of the pin, 5s because of cover, 6s long.
Yeah.
6s for the SMG. Ugh.
Cock dice.
No.
Nope. And the 3 rifles is 4 rifles.
I've only
then.
got 2 rifles,
And
so that's not an additional one. So just 2 normal rifles.
what's the last guy got?
Oh! LMG.
You got an LMG?
I couldn't have fired 2 rifles then. It would have been 1 rifle because this dude is a loader. LMG is 4 dice. Well, that was a lot of noise, wasn't it?
That was a lot of noise from the.
A lot of noise. Clack, clack, clack. Clickety, clack.
Is that the
one
end of the
dice
round?
left?
Oh, you've still got an idiot.
It's me. I think
You
it's
doing this
these
again?
guys. Yeah, I'm going to do it again, mate. I'm going to take that tank out.
So you got that leadership at -3 to make.
Easy peasy. Am I still within 6 of my dude, bro?
Looks like. So.
Hadouken! Oh!
No, so they go down.
Yeah, sounds about right. What a great place to go down as well.
So that moves us on to the end of the round.
I feel like I should just run away. That would have been a better option.
Turn 6. Dice for the bag.
Dice for the bag.
What's staying down, John, and what's carrying on?
They're staying down. This is going to carry on. He's going to shoot you. Mannering and the boss man are going to stay down. There's too much going on. Round 6. Oh, German.
Okay.
Finish him.
I'm going to all the way back here. That was a 12-inch move. And he is going to fire over there. So he's got 6 machine gun dice.
It's a bit overkill, isn't it?
Against that remaining... He's another -1 to hit, though, because there's only one guy left, isn't he?
He is a lonely man.
So it's 6s
But
followed
he's
by
not
6s.
down.
Is he not going down?
I'm going to take like a hero, man.
Okay, so it's 3s,
Threes
move
normally.
4, cover 5, lonely man 6.
Okay, I can live with that. I've got this.
Yay!
I've
He's
not
got
this.
another pin.
He's going to live, though. He's going to take it.
It's 5 up to kill him, isn't it? 5 up to kill him.
He's a vet, man.
Oh, it's a cock dice!
Oh, go on then. Go on then. Go on.
He suggested
Go
I'm
on then.
shady there. Oh,
Mate. Bring it. He's going to charge you now. Oh, no, he's not.
Right. These guys are going to assault him.
Fine.
Are you going to fire?
I'm going to shoot you.
Cool. Good luck. 6 followed by 6s to hit with all those pins.
Easy. Nope.
No. Right, so I get to just make a kill roll for each man in my squad, right?
Yes.
One of them's got an SMG, so if he gets
kills,
a kill,
then he gets to kill him again.
5 up to kill, he's dead.
Okay. But how many do I do on you?
You don't fight back.
None. Because do you know why? Because he was dead.
Yeah, so I was here. So I should have done this movement first.
Well,
and I then consolidate as a winner. 3. So I will move this way. So these guys are now here. Mostly to try and keep the dice tray clean.
Yes.
So that was...
That was a run.
That was a run move.
The equivalent of a run, a
Yep.
charge, but at normal moving speed.
Give me his dice!
Oh yeah. Oh look, that was a bit of luck.
Yay!
2-0. And I don't know how I'm gonna bring anything back. Oh, it's you again.
Alright, well these guys better fire over here, so it is not long for the machine gun. Are you going down?
I feel like I have to for this turn. There may not be another turn though.
Yeah, you going down?
I'm gonna go down. I want the boys
Okay,
to,
so it's all
to live.
6s followed by 6s at that range then. If you've gone down, so nothing there.
Sausage. 3 dice left in the bag.
Right.
2 of which are yours. That is yours. What was that one from?
That was these guys.
Okay.
They just did a fire.
Fire.
Oh, they should have done an order test, which they
They're
did pass.
fine.
Yeah, that was them on fire. Just doing that
Surely
thing.
not on fire.
Get sloppy towards the end because you. So these guys will fire across there at the downed guys.
These guys, yeah.
So it's a machine gun and the SMG.
The SMG?
No, the SMG guy is
I
dead.
think the SMG is also going to be a hell of a lot out of range.
Well, from beyond the grave.
At 12 inches.
This has got the upgraded NCO, and he's actually got a rifle now.
Okay.
That, you know, whatever it called when you get a guy taking over. So it's 6 dice looking for 6s followed by 6s, I think.
Oh, don't you dare.
Is it 6s followed by 6s? It's 3, cover
3's
4,
normally-
long range 5, down 6, 7. Yeah. So is this a 6? It is not.
It is not. Next. Me.
Oh.
They're going to do an advance move. And they're going to hunker down back in here. Get some rifles at you. SMGs to the back. There we go, some of those. What's the furthest I can go here? So I'm in this corner. Here. In the farm.
In the derelict farm.
In the derelict farm.
The ruined barn or whatever else it was.
I'm going to have some shots at that unit.
Yeah?
Everything's at long. But everything is in range other than the SMGs obviously. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rifles. I should have known that already. 5, 6, 7 rifles. Give me an extra 2 shots.
Yep. So
And then
3,
I also have
moved 4, long 5, cover 6.
LMG as well. Ah, danger red dice.
Your LMG
4
only
dice,
gets
isn't
4 dice, mate. It's over half for the LMG as well, so it's all the same, isn't it? 6s.
Is it though? Is it? Is it? No.
Is it not? Oh, then there you go.
So reds are on.
Reds are on 5.
Well, that did me a great amount of good, didn't
Because
it?
it got you
Oh
an
no,
extra
it did
hit.
get you. Yeah.
So they take a pin.
Take a pin and
the
kill
dead
a
man.
dude.
Pin and a dead man.
You is a dead man.
A dead man.
Well, sir, that is. Oh no, there's still one more.
My command group.
Our group fully rallied from last
Command
round.
group will run.
Get in the fight, eh? Well, not get in the fight, but get the hell out of the open.
Command group will run.
We can call it. If you want to play another, do you want to see if you get another point? I'm not going to put
No, let's call it there, John. I think that'll do.
6 will do. I'm
6 will
going to
do.
voluntarily withdraw my forces
You're going to withdraw.
because I think the old Tommies have taken enough.
Thank you for the game, John. Let's have a bit of a
Good
debrief. So, mate, that was the game. I was wetting myself when the artillery bombardment came in. I didn't think my units. I tried to run away the time before. I've forgotten how. I was thinking, how big a burst template can this be?
Yeah,
I
it's
moved
just
my-
a template.
Just disperse my guy. It's not a template.
No.
I was trying to hide
From that.
from this. That's what I was trying to hide from. D6 plus 6 inches, mate. That's horrific.
I mean, the likeliness of doing any damage on a roll of a 6, it's quite slim. Well, it's in fact, it's a 1 in 6 chance. But, the fact that they can kick out D3 pins.
You get 3 pins on a unit, and it's probably done.
I can take some units out at least for a turn to give me an opportunity to move up.
Yeah.
Which I did, a couple.
Absolutely. What I like about it is that the reality of military history and historical battles is people run out of steam. They don't run out of men.
Yeah.
Battles don't stop because everybody's dead. Battles stop because everybody's pinned down or worn out or no longer combat effective. That's what happens. And this game doesn't do too badly. As you kind of, once you've taken 2 pins a turn, the unit is just falling into nothingness.
Exactly right. Which is really good. I mean, you don't get that in any other game, do you?
Not often. Not often. They need some kind of fatigue mechanic, which is often cumbersome. But the combination of pins and the difficulties of hitting at decent ranges.
it works.
And this means units just not doing anything beyond the same.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
1 in 36 chance of scoring a hit with that 6 followed by a 6.
I mean,
it's not happening.
From what? Taking a few, off the back casualties from your units, you were rolling relatively hot today. Yeah,
Is that how you felt?
I do feel like that was the case.
You didn't feel when I missed with my armoured car hitting on a 3, you didn't feel that was an important role?
I think that was an extremely important role, but you didn't give it time. You burnt it past the building, and then the gunner realised there was an armoured vehicle there because it hadn't seen it.
That's why he went behind the building,
He
John.
didn't know.
Get a shot.
He didn't know. The turret was still turning. You didn't give it time. But yeah, I mean, from like turn 3, 2 of my units were pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Pretty heavy casualties, plenty of pins on them, and as you say, they really did bring in that the combat effectiveness and the fatigue with the pins and everything else.
Yeah.
So
That
I enjoyed
7th turn, we did get the option for the 7th turn, and it seemed a little bit.
No,
I was worried it was going to be a no-score draw.
it was very
It
close
came
to
very
that.
close to that. I thought if I fluffed this hit again with the armoured car, this could be a no-score draw.
Yeah, nickel and diamond.
All right, it might be a while before you see some more because we do need to do a little bit of work on this. We're interested in any feedback, any rules that we got wrong. We may play some other
of them.
beta games. We might video them and we might not. We want to do bolt action, but we want to do it properly.
We want to do it right, don't we?
We definitely do, John. Right, thank you for the game, and thank you for watching. And, yeah, actually, forgot about that. So, yeah, and I have a command group of 3 guys which have the assault rifles. I'm hoping that they can really chew you up, mate.
Dickhead.
You're going to have that as my ringtone for you.
Dickhead.